So you want to claim back the excess from the third party or from the owner who invited the third party into the complex following a gate impact damage or some damage that that person has caused, perhaps in their motor vehicle, on the common property. Let's say a scenario, somebody came in to deliver a parcel from a courier company to an owner. The owner gave them a code and they drove towards the gate. Their brakes failed or whatever the case might be, and they impacted the gate, causing 20,000 rands of the damage. The body corporate then collects all of those drivers' details, and they proceed to claim from the insurance. The insurance company say, no problem, we'll pay this claim, just give us the 2,500 rand excess, and we'll have the contractor come and do the repairs, perhaps. Well, the body corporate then might want to say, well, let's claim the 2,500 rand back from the driver or the owner of the third party, or they may want to even try and claim it back from the owner who was taking delivery or essentially taking responsibility for their visitor. Why is that a bad idea? Here's why. It's because of subrogated rights. Okay. And you're going to impact negatively on the insurance company's rights to recover that loss if you go and negotiate anything whatsoever on the insurer's behalf in recovery of that money. Let me explain. Subrogation. Okay, subrogation means that when the insurance company indemnify you, in other words, the insurance company pay the claim, the rights then follow to the insurer. So your rights to recover or your rights of liability pass over to the insurer. The insurer uses those rights, that's called their subrogated rights, in terms of the policy contract, to recover that money back from the third party. They may recover it from the third party directly by way of a summons or letter of demand in the first place, or they may engage with the third party and say, who's your insurer? Here's our letter of demand, give it to your insurer so that they can pay us for your vehicle damage, for your vehicle insurer. That is what would usually happen. Or they may have difficulty claiming it, and they may abandon their claim. All right. But you cannot go and interfere by getting an excess from that third party. How so? Well, it may be deemed settlement, and you are interfering in the rights of the insurer. Okay, so the insurer would be stuck if the owner then turned his hands up and said, no, hang on, I've got a proof of payment. I paid the excess, and I'll consider that full and final settlement. The insurance company would be well in their rights then to reverse the claim and claim back the 30,000 or 20,000 rands, which they have now spent indemnifying the body corporate, which they now cannot recover. And I've seen it happen. So be very careful. Never, ever try and collect the excess back from the body corporate's third party, call it the driver of the third party, or even the owner of the section who invited the person in. Bad idea. Unless the insurer comes back to you, or you've gone to the insurance company and the insurance company confirm that they're not going to recover it. They are going to abandon the recovery because it's not worth their while or whatever the case might be. And they are going to waive their rights. In other words, they're going to give you a letter saying that they're no longer taking this. They're going to give back the rights to, or they're going to give up their rights of subrogation, and then the body corporate has had their claim paid and they can try and pursue that 2,500 rand excess themselves. Okay, that's very important. I think that's just one of the golden rules with an impact damages claim. It crops up often on social media, and it's something that one just has to be very, very careful of. It's a good common sense thing for a trustee to want to do that, but a very, very bad idea indeed. Avoid it at all costs. Okay, there you have it. Don't forget, please, share this video far and wide. Like it, of course, and most of all, we'd love to have you as a subscriber if you're not yet subscribing. Yeah, my stats reveal that lots of people watch the videos, but not everybody subscribes. So, join in, join the subscription by subscribing. You're up to date every time I post a new little video. I only post one once a month, sometimes twice a month, sometimes a little bit longer, depending on the holiday season or whatever the case might be. Or if something topical pops up, I'll post it. But here we go. See you again.